Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting. And today, my wife and I went to a town probably about 50 some miles away from where we live. My son was there visiting his girlfriend, and we went there to pick him up. And while there, we decided we would go to a few stores and do some shopping. And although we do have a Dollar Tree in our town, it is small, and it does tend to not have a lot of stuff. And we were really surprised when we went to this town. We found a lot of new and different stuff. And I thought I would show some of this stuff off and talk about what I had planned on using it for, and a little bit of explanations for it. So here we go. Glow sticks, of course. These are the green ones. I like these sizes. Our Dollar Tree has glow sticks, but they don't have these particular types, the small ones. But they're nice and round. The ones that we usually have at our Dollar Tree are the really thin ones that are really long, and I just prefer these. These are 6-inch glow sticks that are green, and of course these are for light and for marking trails and for all sorts of other little uses. Now, this particular item here I have not seen at our Dollar Tree, and I had been looking for some of these recently. They're hose clamps. So I got these. Now, like I said, recently I'd been looking for them, but these are not even close to the size that I was looking for previous projects. But I did have an idea with these. Placing knives onto sticks that you find out in the wilderness to create like spears and things of that nature, and instead of just simply cutting a slit in the top of the stick and then placing the blade either made or a piece of broken knife or whatever, instead of just placing it into the slit and then tying it off with cordage, I'm going to try hose clamping it down and seeing if that helps create some sort of a better holding power. And of course there's still a million and other reasons for these, but that was my particular idea when I saw them. So we'll see how that works. I did find some twist tie. This is a nice little patch of twist tie here, and then on this spool, and then of course it's got this little cutting device right here to cut whatever size you want. It's made for, it says garden collection twist ties. This is basically bread tie, and I love bread ties because I use them for multiple purposes. So it's got 75 feet of twist tie. So I thought that I would get this and see what kind of wonderful uses I could have. But like I said, I love bread ties. I use them for all sorts of projects, and I thought this would help me out, having ones that are a little bit bigger than normal bread ties, because usually if I have to have them bigger than just a normal bread tie, I twist bread ties together. With these right here, I'm not going to have to do that. So we'll see what kind of use that I get out of that. Now this next item is flexible tie, and this is 16.5 feet, and I saw this on Creative Redundancy's site, and I thought it was really cool. I had never seen this at the Dollar Tree in my town, and when we went to this other town I saw it, so I had to buy some of it. So I'd like to give Creative Redundancy the props for showing this on his channel, and basically gave me the want to purchase some of this. So thank you for that. Next is a bike tube repair kit. Now, I do have a bicycle. I still have a bicycle that I use on a regular basis, and this kit right here is to help patch a tire. So, and one of my projects is I turned a bicycle into like a prepper bike, and it has a PVC travois to gather up a 2-liter bottle boat that I purchased that I created, which I will do a video on. It's 3 or 4 years old now, and I've had it for a while, and I'm going to end up taking it apart and rebuilding another one, but I will show that on a video. I'm thinking I'm going to do the dismantling of it so that you can see in reverse how I created it. But this little bike tube repair kit is something really important for me, simply because I do have a bicycle that I do use, and I do use for my prepper survival stuff. Now, toothbrushes. You can never have too many toothbrushes. Not only do you use them for its intended purpose, but they also make great additives to cleaning kits of all sorts. So, but I really just purchased these to actually use as teeth brush. So we'll take those to the bathroom and put those in there. Now this, I bought 2 packs of hoop and loop fasteners. It's Velcro. Couple things of Velcro. Now, my intended purpose for this is I have an older style video camera that I use to make all my videos, and I put it in my vehicle and put it up on the dash of my vehicle and use it somewhat as a dash cam. And I have a mouse pad that it sits on to help with it from falling around and stuff, but it doesn't always work well. So I'm going to devise a strap that goes across my camera and attaches to the dash so that it will keep my camera from jostling around and falling off of the dash. So that was its intended purpose. But of course, Velcro can be used for 1,000,001 different uses. And next, I got this foldable water bottle. It's just a piece of plastic is what it is. This little water bottle here. I've had a couple of these. Picture of it right there. I've had a couple of these, and they work well. It's got a nice little top on it, so I enjoy it. It holds 17.5 fluid ounces, so I thought I would get this and throw this on my kit. Next, I have 3 items that are basically the same thing, but when I saw them, I wasn't sure which one I wanted to get to try, so I decided I would just get all 3 of them, and I plan on doing another video specifically for these items. So let's set these out here. A handheld grinder that has a little container with it. Another little grinder here like this, and then lastly a much larger grinder that has 3 different sizes of grinding surface. You got your small, you got your larger ones here, and then you have a large slit here. So those 3 grinders are going to be used for tinder. Again, I saw this on Creative Redundancy site. I believe he was using this one here, and he was shredding cardboard to create tinder for fires. Now, I'd like to give him credit for me coming up with my idea. I thought that was a pretty good idea, and to be totally honest, I don't think I'd ever even really thought about it before doing that. But I thought it was such a good idea, I decided I was going to give it a try. And like I said, I saw 3 of them, and I figured I'd give them all a try. But it's just not cardboard. I'm gonna take these out in the woods, and I'm gonna get different kinds of sticks and branches, and I'm actually going to use these 3 graters on different types of sticks and branches out in the woods, along with you know, leaves and things to that nature, just to see how it all works. So I am going to do a video specifically on that, and we'll see how that turns out. So we have this handheld grinder with a container attached. We have this small grinder, and then we have this 3 different variations grinder, which is considerably bigger. So we'll test all those out on another video and see how they work. And lastly, I have these little puzzle pieces. They're foam puzzle mats that have the alphabet and numbers on them, and I purchased 4 of these. Now, there are several reasons why I got these, and the 2 main reasons are: 1, I can play with these with I could just stop right there. I can play with these because they would be fun. I can play with these with my grandkids, and we will have a blast with this, believe me. But also, I thought it would be kind of cool if I could do intros with, you know, spelling out different words, like maybe Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting or something like that, and use these right here to do that with. So I'll do a video on that, just to see how it works out and see how fun that is and see what kind of response I get. So that's all that I had at the 2 Dollar Trees that we went to. And we also went to Ollie's, and at Ollie's I got this shower curtain liner, and I am going to do a video on making this into various survival tents and cover of sorts. So we'll do another video specifically on that. And lastly, I found kind of an indoor junk shop slash, you know, kind of a rummage sale type thing. And I found these 2 awls, and I've been looking for them. It looks to me like whoever was selling these made these. It looks like these are just nails that they had embedded into these plastic handles. And this is exactly what I've been looking for. So, and I got these 2 for 50 cents, so, you know, I couldn't beat that. And I'm going to see how well they work drilling holes and things of that nature. So that's my haul. Thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting, and enjoy the outdoors.